So today I decided a little bit of time to return to the UU tier. I used to play this a ton back in Gen 5. Played it a good bit in Gen 7, near the earlier bit of the generation. Haven't really touched it since. But you know what? I looked at their samples thread. This team looked kind of cool. That is a Magnezone, and I'll be honest, it's the first time I've seen a Magnezone all generation long, so hey. Let's use it. Look at our opponent's team. They got a Cloth for some reason. I could explain that one. But I'm looking at my Tauros and I'm looking at my opponent's team, and I'm I'm feeling pretty good about it. Tauros looks really, really good this game. The only thing that's a little bit annoying is that Wo-Chien. I do have the Sylveon, but Wo-Chien's just really annoying in terms of making progress, so gotta make sure we do not let that Mon just destroy. Also, the Quaquaval could be kind of annoying based on set, so we'll have to play around that effectively. I think we could lead off with T-Flame pretty safely, though. As they lead off with the Shocker. So I'm going to go immediately into my Decidueye, and I'm going to just hope as they set up the rocks. I'm going to fog these away. Goodbye, Stealth Rock. Watch him set Stealth Rock right back up, too. That would be the special. Okay, they Volt. So my guess is T-Wave, Stealth Rock, Volt Switch, Earth Power. As I go Tinkaton, we get the knock. Okay, so we knock nothing. What? I don't know what that means. Isn't this supposed to have an item? I'm gonna go Hippo. He tries to set Reflect. Why is this Stealth Rock 2? Why do you have two of them? Bro, why do people do this? I don't understand. People are really weird. I'm gonna go Magnezone, as they do not double, so I have trapped the Tinkaton. Very nice, very cool. I'll go for Flash Cannon. As they set up the screen, that is fine. We do actually get to waste a couple turns. So, I'll take that. All they have is Gigaton Hammer. Why don't they have an item? Was their item focus Sash then? Yeah, I guess it was. They were just sashed. Though I thought you still knocked the sash off. But this being sash is the only thing that I could explain. I could switch here, but actually... Hold up. Let me cook. I forgot I got Raging Bull. So we weaken this. That's useful for Sylveon. And now we just Raging Bull and get rid of the screen. Very cool, very nice. Jugulis comes in, gets that big boost, but we have broken the screen. This Mon is very fast. Oh dear. I will go Sylveon, I guess. As they Air Slash me. Wow. Very cool, very nice. I'll go for Protect here. We can see if they've got coverage. As I guess their coverage is Air Slash. Alright. So I will try to Wish. Ah! A flinch. Well, that's not very good. As they then reveal Roar out of nowhere. I will hard switch back into this. And now I will Hyper Voice. Roar, that's insane. This man said no Wish passing. And thank goodness we do get the H voice off, so we get rid of the Hydreigon clone. That's really good for us. Amon was actually going to be really annoying if we did. Unfortunately, Quaquaval comes in. I will Protect once. As I go for the Stepper. I will go into my Tauros, I think. Yeah, I mean... Decidueye is an okay switch. Why am I Terra Normal? What does that do? What does... Is that just so I ain't asking questions. I don't want to give this the Moxie boost, so I am going to go Tauros here. Yeah, I really could not explain Terra Normal to you. You could not pay me enough money to explain to you what Terra Normal does. All I know is I'm CCing here. And this is Life Orb, so we do have to be careful. This is kind of a threat. But I do like my Tauros. This game CC right now is very, very free. I still also have Terra, which could help maybe versus Wo-Chien. As our opponent does give us the Tinkaton, so we will not have to worry about it setting a screen anymore in this game. Pretty good start, I must say. I also still have to be worried about Cloth. We know this isn't Scarf, but obviously we're outsped, so I will go into my Decidueye. And I'll just knock. I like getting a knock on anything on my opponent's team. So I'm guessing this is like, what, just 4 attacks U-turn with like Ice Spinner? Probably. And here I can get a Roost. Decidueye being at a high amount of health is still like good. I doubt that I'm one-shot by Quaquaval. As he goes into the Cloth. I don't think you can beat Hippo down as they Trailblaze. They're gonna go for like Terra Grass here or something. I can already sense it. I'm about to get Terra Grassed and get Exploded. Or they're gonna Terra Water and Crab Hammer me. There's no in-between. Ah! My opponent decides that Swords Dance was the right move. I'm here to tell you it was not. I don't know why they went for that. They must have predicted my slack off. But it doesn't really help that much. Quaquaval comes back in. I'm very close to just saying, screw it, Talonflame, do something. I guess we go Tauros again. As I go for the Stepper again. You know what? I'll Trailblaze. Actually, why would I Trailblaze? I just CC again. We do not live that, though. That is unfortunate. I thought maybe I would tank CC. I probably should have switched anyway, and just tried to pivot around this. I have a terrible feeling that Talonflame does indeed get blown back by this. Why does this mon have to be so annoying, man? I'm gonna go for my Terra and Will-O-Wisp. As we do get the Willow off. We don't even get the Willow off. We just Flame Body burn him. That's actually really annoying. I wasted Terra. Maybe their better play was to just go Talonflame and go for like Flare Blitz. I don't know. He still took a lot of damage that turn just from Life Orb anyway. But we'll go to Decidueye. He does not... Maybe he just doesn't have Ice Spinner, because he should have gone for it there. Now, so I gotta be careful with this Wo-Chien, man. This mon is in now. This mon is in. This mon is now. The Chien is in. I'm gonna go into zone. As I go for Ruination. I will Flash Cannon here. Hopefully I'm faster. You know what? No, hopefully he goes Shocks. Okay, they did not. And they knock that, so... That's actually still okay. They go Shocks, it's damage. So they go for a knock to finish me off. I guess I go Talonflame and I just Flare Blitz. Or U-turn. U-turn's actually a little better. U-turn lets me still pivot on the Shocks. And I get Decidueye back in. And I can just knock. If they go Wo-Chien, getting it knocked is very good. Just make sure the mon can't keep getting all its health back. As we do get a successful knockoff. Now we'll go Sylveon versus you, I suppose. Now I'll just go for H-Voice. If they Leech Seed, I want to make sure I hit this immediately. I do not want to give this mon free turns. Oh, cool, I am faster. I don't know speed tiers at all in UU. But I think we're safe. I think we're safe with Decidueye at this point. Decidueye should be able to take out the Shocker. Man, I'm gonna get another game. I feel that confident. Well, I should not have felt that confident then. There we go. Look at that. Look at that little Decidueye coming up. Coming up clutch. Saving us against the powerful Shocker. Now I'm against an electric terrain team with an Iron Thorns. And a Pincurchin. This is a very interesting squad. I love my Tauros this game. It obliterates my opponent. They do got the Fori. You know what though? I really like Zone as a lead. Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, I really like Zone as a lead. Pretty good start. As they outspeed and go for Encore. Yup. Yup. That was an interesting choice. I don't think... Ah! Beautiful! My Magnezone was so threatening after T-bolting there. And what's crazy too, I personally would have just still stayed in. I would have just attacked, whether you got like rocks even, set those. I would have just let zone KO though, then go ping Courage to try to get Thorns in to set up afterwards. And then just hope you could crit past the Hippowdon or something, I don't know. I would have just gotten real angry there. What am I looking at? This man's team is demonic, so I think this is like Specs Pelipper too, with Hurricane. I don't like my opponent's team. I think it's very scary. He's a very scary team. Unfortunately, my Decidueye, I don't really want to lead with it versus the op. The #1 op. I'm gonna lead with Zone. As they lead off with Espeon. They might Terra here with like Terra Ground. I really don't care. If they do, then they do. As they do not. So we're gonna get that nice Volt Switch. And I'm gonna go into my Decidueye and I'm just gonna go for a knock. If you have Shadow Ball, you will not KO me. And then I could also knock the Light Clay so that Reflect wouldn't get as many turns. As Grafaiai is the response. I don't know what this mon's gonna do. So I'll go Hippowdon. And we'll Scout. As I go for Toxic. Which means I will Earthquake here, I believe. I don't want to let Pelipper in for free. I'm gonna double into Zone. That doesn't even help me if this is Timid, by the way. If that's Timid, I'm gonna go for my Terra immediately against it. As I go into Spidops. I'm just gonna Volt Switch into my Decidueye. I'm just gonna Defog. Because if you go Bisharp, I have my Tauros. As they do not predict Defog, they must have thought I was like Swords Dance. So we get rid of Sticky Web. That's really nice for me. They'll probably just go Espeon and try to screen again, or go Grafaiai. No, Pelipper comes in, and again, I'm pretty sure this is going to be Specs. Which I guess means Hurricane's coming out. Alright, Zone. Tank. Okay. Decidueye. Oh no, you're Scarf. I figured it out. Well, they left, so maybe I did something right. Maybe I did something right. I have no clue. I wouldn't have forfeited that quickly. I think we could have still had a great game. I'll get another one. I don't know if Bro's coming back. And even if he is, I think this kind of game could go by pretty quickly just because it is offense. Now my opponent in this game's got Joey's favorite Pokemon, Bramblegast. A very viable option. Very strong Pokemon, in fact. Might actually be too good for UU. Now it's got the Woe, so that's something to keep in mind. Unfortunately, Bramblegast is going to make my Tauros not nearly as useful. Yeah, so if I turn into a Fire type with my Terra, does that give me Fire type on Raging Bull, or am I still a Water type? I don't know how it works. If it does, then I'm actually looking real clean. If not, then L plus ratio. Why do you come back with 5 seconds left? What kind of disrespect? Just to sack your Spidops. Okay. Insanely disrespectful. I'll go on Talon. If he goes Pelipper, I'm still faster. In this game, honestly, I just kind of like leading with Zone. It's like just generally safe, I'd say. Naturally, my opponent leads with like the one mon my Zone doesn't want to see. So I will go Sylveon. As I get Choice Specs overheated. Not exactly the ideal outcome there, but at least we know it's Specs now. He could go for another, and it'd do like 40 still. As it goes Chansey, I will Calm Mind up. As this comes in, I'm gonna U. I guess still go Decidueye. Let's pump crits. That's a little unfortunate, because now I'm in KO range. Maybe they don't know that. Maybe they don't know how crits work. Maybe they see 26 and they think that I'm not going to be able to be KO'd. I'm faster, and he was never choiced to begin with. As he then goes for Hurricane and gets the immediate confusion. But I break through and get a Leaf Storm. Unfortunately, I'm long reach, so that's kind of shit. But now I go into my Zone, and I'm just going to Volt again. He has nothing. I go for the Para here, that's fine. I'm gonna Hyper Voice now. Ah! I see. Well, isn't it a great thing that I'm in-game? Go into my Poros. Let's go for CC. No, Raging Bull will still KO that. Raging Bull does nothing, and my opponent stayed in versus a fighting type. Versus one of its best walls, it stays in. That's crazy. And I'm getting full parried every turn. The server's literally cheating. It said make hacks go up tenfold so that these people get out of their games. That's crazy. That's kind of corrupt, don't you think? I'll say I'm gonna go zone every time. I'm a Thunderbolt now because I want to make sure things are getting KO'd. Yo! I can't even dot. I don't even think that didn't even go through. At least it still showed me this. Oh, it's because it's in my own battle. Happens. Shut the fuck up. That's not what I want to hear. This dude hits me with the happens, not my bad. Shut your mouth. Absolute troglodyte for that, I gotta say. Oh, no, here's why I'm long reach. It's so that can't, hit me. So that's pretty cool. Also, yeah, just a FYI, this live ends the, second that I'm not allowed to play anymore. My opponent stays in with their fortress. If you Terra Ground, you are the worst kind of human. But yeah, the live ends once the server restarts, if it happens in-game. We do KO the E4E. If it doesn't, then, it ends when I finish these two battles, I guess. Gallade comes in. That's a big threat, but I got a big threat counter here. There's a big threat check. And I'm 100% sure this is, Specs. If it's not, then I get, you know, rolled here. But naturally, I was right. Hey. All I'm saying. I was right. All I'm saying. I'm gonna go for Stone Edge here. Maybe they stay in and overheat greedily. So my opponent decides to disconnect once again here. Bramble Gas comes in. Does like nothing. And I can go into my Talon. As I set up a spike. Okay. He stays in, I Flare Blitz, I KO. One thing I need to do still is keep Talon alive this game. I think Talonflame is still going to be my general insurance policy. As the Rotom comes back in, I can always U. This guy finally gets timered out, thankfully. Very nice, very nice. As I will sack the Sylveon to this. So they Volt Switch. If they ever let me get in my Decidueye, I will defog again. I just wish I could get the Knock versus Chansey. That would be really, really nice. I'll go Decidueye versus you. I don't care. I'm not worried about a burned Gallade. Yeah, why would I be worried about you? I just don't want the T-Spike, because I think my Tauros is how I win this game. Now you go back to Hippo. As they go for the terrible knock. I only call it terrible because I have a Hippowdon, and that mon like actually is just also a Gallade check. So I think knocking when you've already tricked me is always going to be kind of greedy. So now the Woe comes in. This could be annoying. I'll go T-Flame, as I do tank that with ease. The hope... nice. I was going to say, the hope is going to be that I get the burn, if anything. But, nice. That's going to be it for me this time, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Sorry this isn't as long as they normally are. Just can't really help that the server has to be reset. But I hope y'all had a good time watching UU. I mean, it looks like a fun tier at the very least. So maybe I'll play more of it in the future. Odds are I will not play another game of UU for 6 months. But hey, such is life. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.